Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to prep the H to be painted. Okay guys, so like I just said, we're going to start prepping the H here. I'm going to just kind of, as you can see, the hood is off. We're just going to sand the hood down today. Well, I'll do the nose cone here later and the tank at a later date. Before we get started with doing the sanding and such, there's a couple little things I'd like to talk about real quick. Kind of the first part of this is the reason why I decided to go ahead and start this project is because the projects with I call the estate tractors, they all are at a point where I gotta take them up to the shop to finish the work on them, and so that's where I'm at with a lot of those tractors. Second thing I want to talk about, guys, is I'm not going to paint this tractor back factory, and the reason I'm going to do that is, guys, to be honest with you, I'm kind of just painting this tractor to, A, for a little bit because it gives us some content for you guys, and B, I got so many comments that I got frustrated with all the comments on how I needed to paint the tractor, just let it sit there and rest away, and I'll be honest with you guys, it kind of irritated me. Especially after I had several videos before I've talked about the reason why I wasn't going to paint why I don't paint my tractors, and why Crazy D and I don't paint our tractors. The reason we don't normally paint tractors is we use them daily, they're in their work clothes, we have an accident where we hit something and bend something or scratch it. It's not as big of a deal as if it's all painted up and such, but that seems like what you guys wanted to see was me paint the tractor, so I decided to go ahead and do that. But guys, like I said, I'm not going to paint it back factory. I have an idea what I want the painter, but I'm not going to tell you right yet. First of all, I gotta find to make sure that the colors I want to go with, or colors I want to go with, are actually attainable. But other than that, guys, the last thing, and I want to ask you guys about, is YouTube's given me the ability to have members, do the join thing. I want to know if you guys if it would be worth our time for me to do such a thing, or just not worry about it. I mean, if I did do that, the most I could probably do is you guys would have early access to the video. So whenever I get a chance to drop the video, it would drop as members only first, and then about a day or two later, it would go full channel afterwards. I feel like if I do that, it's more fair to the other viewers that don't feel it's financially unable to become a member, or just feel like it's not something they want to do. I don't want to force you guys into being a member just so you can get to watch the video. I feel that's unfair to you guys. I get frustrated with some of the YouTubers. In fact, I'll be honest with you guys, there's YouTubers I've quit following due to the fact that some of their more popular videos they've had in the past, they made it where you could only view them if you were members. I feel that's wrong and unfair to their viewers. But let's not crawl down that rabbit hole. So guys, I think we're at the point of let's get getting started with this. So, oh, one more thing is, I'm thinking about getting a P.O. box. I wanted to put it up to you guys to see what you guys think of that idea too. If it would be worth my my time and my money to do that. If I do that, I do highly ask you guys to not send me stuff unless you are financially stable enough to, or you really hate the tool that I'm using and want to send me something better than what I'm using. Other than that, guys, I'd rather you guys keep your money and do other things with, do some charity work or something with it. On that note, guys, I think we're actually now going to go and we'll head downstairs. So that's where I have everything set up in the basement storage facility, shop area thing. So let's go. Okay, guys, from here on it'll probably be mostly just kind of pointed here at the tin work. First thing I want to try to do is a bit right here. I want to try to get that pushed out. I have a dowel rod and I have a small hammer somewhere. So I'm going to see if I can tap on and at least straighten that out some. Then we're going to just kind of get working on getting this brush down. And got wire brush on my drill. I got some sandpaper for my sander that I'll probably use on the bigger areas. And then, like I said, I have some low quality primer that I think I might spray on it just to keep it from rusting again. So let's get started. So yeah, I have this stuff, guys, which is, it's okay stuff. It's okay. If you hear like the noises off in the background, that's just my fish tanks and stuff that I have off in the one side corner. Otherwise, guys, I think from here you probably just have some music and me cleaning this thing. So.
Have you ever met Miss Lindy? She's a gal with the bright red hair. Now she stands high from all the rest. You know her anywhere. Well, she's mine. Yeah, she's mine. Well, I love that little girl with the bright red hair. Well, Miss Lindy, my Miss Lindy.
So guys, I got that. It's not as much. There's still a crease there. I don't know. I don't got all the tools to get that crease out, but I think we're at the point where we can work on starting the sand.
Yeah, she's mine. Well, I love that little girl. She's so fine. Well, Miss Lindy, my Miss Lindy. Well, I love that little girl with bright red hair.
Okay guys, so I got quite a bit of the top side sanded. I wanted to kind of get it wiped down some where I can figure out what I still need to clean and such. And then there's on the other side over here, I'll try to show it to you better in a minute. There's a crack we'll have to deal with later. But I'm going to use I'm just going to use some fingernail polish because it's just basically acetone. Use it real quick here, and I'll use it to wipe it down. And we can figure out what is. What are you doing? What is still quite rusty. Anyways, guys, so you want the acetone here. Fingernail polish is what I'm using, but it's basically acetone with a bunch of stuff in it to not dry your skin and stuff out. See, I've already seen a bunch of rust and such that I missed on the side of the hood. So there's some spots of that real quite well. More stuff. I got quite a bit of rust sanding it to do, guys. But you want to use something like acetone, paint thinner, stuff like that. You don't want to use anything with oil in it because it will get in the in the metal, and then it will make it harder to get the paint won't stick as well. but I want to try to get a little more. See some spots that I've missed. Right here is a spot. On this edge here, on the far side here, this edge and here, there's some I've missed here. Needs to be a lot better and such. But that's just kind of basically what you got to do. We'll turn it sideways like that, and I'll get the sides and such. And like I said, that's why I got the wire brush, just to get these ridges along here. Okay guys, I made some more progress. As you can see, I mean, it's a lot smoother than it was. I don't think I'm going to get it super smooth, just because I don't have a plaster or anything. What I have been doing for like here in this area here and then here, I've been taking just a piece of sandpaper here and getting into those areas that are especially like right here in this part of the hood. Get in there and spread that all out. I can't get in there with the wire brush. Isn't doing a good job of it, or as well as the orbital sander. I've gotten to where I've taken the orbital sander and hitting it, get the hard rust off, and then taking the sandpaper and just trying to, as you can see, get some of the other harder, as much rust off as I can. And then as you can see, I'm getting it pretty clean, pretty shiny, and that's what you're going to have to do for some of these spots like these and the groove here on the side of the hood. And just get in there and elbow grease it out, because that's the only way it's going to come out. So guys, that's pretty much what it takes. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do any painting or priming or anything, because there's, like I said, the dent. I want to fix it, and then we have a crack and a small hole over one of the gauge holes. Guys, I think I'm going to call this about it so for the video, and I'll see you here in a second. So guys, I think we're at that point here. This is basically what I've done is basically what you're gonna have to do on the tin work and stuff. Doing like the engine and such like that. It's gonna be a little bit different. I know a trick from a friend of mine that does a fair amount of this, but I need a really warm day and stuff to show you that trick. But otherwise, guys, for the tin work, that's basically what I'm going to end up doing with the nose here and then the tank, and probably the seat as well and such. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you feel it's worth sharing, please do. If you've not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Right beside it, there's a little bell. And go ahead and hit that little bell, because it lets you know when the next video is. And see you next time, guys. Bye.